Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
Yes. Without further ado, I brought back Tovolar, Dire Overlord. He is the werewolf commander from the most recent iteration of werewolf sets. Werewolves are trash, and I never played this deck. I'm going to play it and remind myself how bad they are and see if there's anything that can be done since Midnight Hunt came out, if there's anything that can support them a little bit better without just spamming all the generic ETB choose a creature type things. Chris, what'd you bring?
I bought a box of Modern Horizons 3 and
Garbage.
I was trying to get as much bang for my buck out of that box, so I built a boxing league deck.
Eldrazi Energy.
Eldrazi.
There it is.
And some energy.
Literally, before you guys showed up, I'm like, is there anything from my MH3 box that would help this deck? Not unless I'm running Eldrazi Energy. Like,
Nope.
that's
So,
literally
Ulalek,
the main focus.
5 colors, but primarily Teamer Eldrazi. Just stuff I pulled from my box. Except for 2 forests that I was short on.
Wow. Wow.
So, Alex, what are you bringing tonight?
It has been a hot minute since I've been here.
Welcome back, Alex.
Dead to the world for a long time.
Sam.
I am coming here with Galadriel, the Elven Queen.
Oh, nice.
This is not the well, it was originally the pre-con once upon a time.
This is not the pre-con.
But since
anymore.
but
we
two
beat the
moons.
allegations.
I put in a forest that wasn't
To make it a little more elf-centric
Okay.
and whatnot. I've found I like green-blue elves that they did with Lord of the Rings a lot more than green-black elves. I found it to be more
Green
fun.
Black Elves seem to have a billion support cards.
They do. But I like what they've done with this color
I'm
combination.
excited to see. And Tej, you won the roll-off.
I did.
Taking the first turn.
What up, Hive Mind? It's your boy Teach. And tonight I'm bringing back a slightly revamped
Get a beard.
Ganax Astral Hunter and Agent of the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
So good.
Treasures? Well, in theory it's good, but it hasn't had too much success.
I haven't seen a treasure deck that doesn't slot Agent of the Iron Throne either in the command zone or the 99 yet. And like I've gone through like my blood deck. I'm like, oh, this would be really. Oh, everyone fucking does this with treasures. I'm gonna do it with bloods now. Deal with it.
So basically, the realization that hit me a few weeks ago thinking about this is the deck kind of wants to go infinite.
Monster.
And with infinite
Tej combos. I don't understand.
with infinite treasures, all I need is the Agent of the Iron Throne for the whenever an artifact goes to my graveyard, each opponent loses 1 life. I don't need any more cards that do that in the deck. So that right there took out like 6 or 7 slots to make room for other things. So revamped with a lot of new stuff. We'll see how that goes. I will start this turn off by playing a Riveteer's Outlook, which will immediately sacrifice itself for a basic land, and I will gain 1 life. Huzzah! Which way? That way. And while I decide on what one I want, that color, a mountain, Chanel. I call you Chris because of muscle memory.
Yes. You guys changed seating arrangements ever so slightly, and it fucked me up. I will lead off with, I believe it's pronounced Mountain?
Okay.
Pass to Chris. Mountain Goat.
Draw for the turn. I will play a forest, and I will pass to Alex.
Alright. I have to go down to 6 for this.
Elves,
Okay.
you say.
I'm
sure there won't be a turn 1 play
so
in an elf deck.
I should have announced that as well. I'm starting at 6. That's
I'm
2
gonna
disadvantages.
play
The first
Vine
one being
Glimmer
werewolves.
Snarl, revealing this forest.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's a beautiful forest.
And I will cast Elven Farsight. I scry 3. Then I reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature, I draw a card.
I hope it's all forests. Can't see the elves from the trees.
What a coincidence.
I did that psychically. Telepathetic, they used to call me.
I suppose we'll put all 3 at the bottom.
Oh, nice.
Attaboy.
Sure.
And
Bed
then I
shitting
will,
elves, they say.
And then I will reveal
I hit the wrong
it's
button
not a
entirely.
creature.
There we go.
And then with that I will pass the turn.
Now we'll go to this playmat. bad at the cameras already.
I'll untap.
I can't believe it
I'll
failed me.
draw. I'll play a swamp for my turn.
I wasn't anticipating this.
Then I'm going to cast my new best friend, Generous Plunderer. 2/2 menace. At the beginning of my upkeep, I may create a treasure token. When I do, target opponent creates a tapped treasure token. And whenever Generous Plunderer attacks, it deals damage to defending player equal to the number of artifacts they control. Go Schnell.
Yeah, it's kind of disgusting, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you guys changing seats shouldn't mess with me too much, but it already has. But that's okay. That's okay. That's how we learn. Forest! Go, Chris.
Alright, draw for the turn. Let's see here. And I will play this Twisted Landscape. Taps for a Wingding, or I can tap it and sack it for a Swamp, Mountain, or Forest and put it on the battlefield tapped. I will sack this, searching for a Mountain, and pass to Alex.
Alright.
I don't know how I feel about that cycle yet, but it's interesting.
Just a couple playtest hands, and I really like them.
Oh,
Being able to tap 4 mana or search for 3 colors
What am I doing?
is good.
I really like that cycle.
You're fine. Continue.
His land.
The cycling is almost just empty type to me, but it is just upside.
I will cast a Paradise Druid, and then I'll pass to Teach.
Go untap.
They come in untapped and produce mana right away.
At the beginning of my
Chris, do
upkeep,
you
I
want
will
to turn
create a
both
treasure.
of those lights on and turn them down a little?
Sure.
Thank you.
Schnell, as the only one not playing 5 colors or elves, you can create a tapped treasure.
Thanks, buddy.
You don't know, there could be elves in there.
Due to illness, I will use this thing that I've been using as an objective marker in 40k, but I haven't played 40k in like a year.
Oh, the same.
I need to.
Is it still 10th edition?
It is still for like probably a few more weeks. I just started getting back
For a few more weeks?
No, we've got more time. But
Okay.
Age of Sigmar, I got that like magazine subscription where it's like, hey, you can learn how to play and get a couple of figures each edition or each issue or whatever. And basically, as soon as I gave them my credit card information, they're like, oh, by the way, like the new edition's gonna be out like this summer, so just pay attention. Great.
I'm going to move to combat, and Schnell, I will attack you.
Oh. So I take 1 from
You
having
will-
treasure,
Yep,
and then I take 2 from having no friends.
correct.
37.
I'm your friend. I give you a treasure.
Here, hold this. Why is it so hot?
Hold this.
I just minted it.
Second main, I'll play Skullport Merchant, another new addition to the deck.
That's such a great creature.
When it enters the battlefield, I create a treasure token, and I can pay 1 and a black and sacrifice another creature or artifact. I'm sorry, another creature or treasure to draw a card.
Not just any artifact.
Originally from AFR.
New treasures. Go. Fuck me.
Yeah, right?
Go
That's-
Schnell.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yes. Fools, I don't have this problem.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not really having it either.
Mountain will be my land for the turn. We will pay 3 and bring out Tovolar, which means it's daytime because he's daybound.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
3. I know this is. Thank you. It was stuck in my head for like 20 minutes as soon as I picked this deck, and I'm setting up all the cameras. I'm like, Fighter of the Night, man. My wife was confused. But whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more wolves and or werewolves, it becomes night. Then transform any number of human werewolves you control to bound. Go ahead, Chris.
So it flips to night if somebody doesn't cast something.
So,
And flips
as
back
per
to day
the
on
rules
double
of
cast.
daytime, as it becomes day, transform all nightbound permanents. If a player casts no spells during their own turn, it becomes night. And then night has, as it becomes night, transform all debound permanents.
Okay.
And then it's if you cast 2 spells, it'll then become dead.
Yeah,
Once
it's
again.
if a player casts at least 2 spells during their own turn, it becomes
Land for the
day.
turn will be Tranquil Landscape. I'll tap that for a colorless, red and a green.
I do really want to buy some Modern Horizons. But then the dealership said, replace your brakes.
Nice.
And I will cast Eldrazi Repurposer. It is a 3/3 Eldrazi drone with Devoid. When you cast this spell and when it dies, create an Eldrazi spawn.
I thought you said and win. Cast a spell and win.
I mean, if you're just going to give it to me.
T.
So 3/3 with Devoid and now an Eldrazi spawn token. Pass to Alex.
Alright.
Alright. We're gonna play
My brain goes to Linda Belcher long before it goes to Matthew McConaughey for all right.
Stay out of my room.
I just noticed that trend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, this, I'm on my 50th fucking watch through, and I just realized, does she say stay out of my room every time she leaves the house?
Every time.
Yep.
So good.
I'm gonna play Galadriel, the Elven Queen.
Yeah. What do?
At the she has will. She's a 4/5, and she has Will of the Council. At the beginning of combat, my turn. If another elf enter the battlefield under my control this turn, so not this turn. Starting with me, each player votes for Dominion or Guidance. If Dominion gets more votes, the ring tempts me, and then I can put a +1/+1 counter on my ring bearer. If Guidance gets more votes or the vote is tied, I draw a card. May I borrow a die?
What size?
Just a small.
I mean, they're all roughly the same
Give me a
size.
Small.
Give me a tiny D8.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, that was real funny.
Who's the new guy?
Just a small one.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
Untap.
Between that and D3s, we got some really inept dice people at this table.
Fuck you. At the beginning of my upkeep, I'm going to create a treasure token. I was going to pass it over to Chris, but then you played 2 creatures. So I'm going to give it to Chanel again.
Fucking kill you.
Not if I kill you first.
Come at me.
Brahman. Shouldn't the person creating the treasure be providing the treasure token for Schnell?
No, he wants the butt plug, apparently.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna use fucking Stargates as my treasure. There you go. There's one tapped, one untapped.
Jesus.
I have more! I keep 3D printing Stargates.
Sorry I mocked the butt plug, dude.
No one can stop me.
I will move to combat, and Chanel, I will attack you again.
Okay, so I take 2 for my Stargates.
Yep. And then 2 from Thunder because it has
As
Menace.
Menace.
2 for no friends.
Second main.
He's really afraid of Tovolar.
He better be. Land. Second main. Let's go. Let's just pass the turn to Chanel.
Okay. You only cast 1 spell?
I only cast 1 spell.
Okay. Untap.
I didn't cast any spells.
No, it's nighttime. You
It's nighttime!
fool! Why have you done this?
Okay. So, on the backside of the Tovolar, because it's technically before, yeah.
I believe it's
if a player casts no spells during their own turn, it becomes night next turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So,
as
my
soon-
turn
as soon as
is
it enters-
immediately nighttime.
Yes.
So, Tovolar, the Midnight Scourge. He is a 4/4 werewolf. Whenever a wolf or a werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. For X and a green and a red, target wolf or werewolf you control gets +X/+O and gains trample until the end of the turn.
Kiss a wolf.
Draw for the turn. Alright, land will be mountain. I could use more cards. So I should just hit Teach in the mouth? Wouldn't. I know, but I'm going to. We're going to play Howling Moon. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target wolf or werewolf you control gets +2/+2 until the end of the turn. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. We will go to combat. Alex, I'm sending a 6/6
No, that's just unreasonable.
werewolf trampler.
I guess
You have the least amount of mana
I gotta
open.
take it.
Tej will just chaos warp my commander like he always fucking does.
Not Chaos Ward.
Okay.
How do I command?
Not
Probably,
Chaos
probably
Ward.
Wild Surge. or is
Tej, do you want to show
Zoiwara's.
Tej, do you want to show him
What?
how
Oh,
to
I'm
do
sorry.
commander?
How do I
Six commander damage.
1, 2, 3. Oh, commander damage.
Yeah, we know how those.
I know how. I
those
know.
works.
I know
Got
how
it.
life.
So while that is happening,
Damage.
a wolf or werewolf I control deals
Then we'll
combat
take
damage
it
to a
to who's
player. I
attacking
draw a
you.
card.
And then you gotta go up for the damage.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to use one of my Stargates, and another Stargate, and a mountain for an Urza's Incubator, naming the front side. No.
werewolf?
It should be all
It's
werewolf.
either human or werewolf is more advantageous because they lose the human. So, yeah, we'll say werewolf. We'll say werewolf.
But
Shush, we've already done it. What?
I was gonna say they're all werewolves, but not all of them are humans. You're casting the
Yeah.
werewolf part.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just werewolf.
Yeah, it's werewolf on both sides.
Yes.
Go, Chris.
Okay. So you
I
cast
cast
2
two
spells,
spells.
so it stays night, or does it?
No,
No,
it
it's
flips to
It's
day,
daytime.
Okay.
and he flips back to the bound.
All right.
For
Turn.
your own-
Yes.
I will place. I don't want to do that, but I will. I'm going to play this as a land for the turn. It is a Mystic Peak.
Oh, what are the new?
Do I want to
Oh,
play
yeah.
the
You're
3
doing
life?
all Modern
Yep.
Horizons 3.
Yep. Everything in the box.
Yeah, what are the chances that you threw all the new cards?
Do I need to pay
Coinky
the?
dink.
Yeah. Had I known you were doing that with enough prep time, I would have done that too. Since I have a box, I'm not using any of the contents up currently.
Yeah, I'll pay the
Until it's
3. I'll pay
sorted.
the 3 life. To bring it in untapped, putting my 37. Then I will pay 4 mana. I will cast Sowing Micah Spawn. When I cast a spell, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. I did not pay the kicker on it.
Untapped.
Yep. So I will go get a land.
Jesus. What happens when you kick?
Exile target
Yeah,
land.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Tej's one swamp over there was looking real good, but I got antsy in the pantsy. So,
That's how they get you.
yeah.
Being in your pants.
Do I want that? No, I know. I'm just gonna grab my land, so I'll pass turn.
Phyrexian Tower, you say?
Phyrexian Tower will be my land.
Nice.
Search your library for a land, put it into Schnell's battlefield, then shuffle.
Oh, that's if he kicks it.
Ah,
You
damn
didn't
it.
pay the kicker cost.
I need to kick him when he casts a spell.
There you go. If you were kicked.
If you were kicked.
There's an
Yeah,
mechanic.
yeah, ouchie. Any player, they pay 2 to kick you.
That's an additional cost. Kick a person.
Yeah.
That was tribute. That was one of the alternate methods of payment. Tribute was
Or
not
just
paid.
every Ristic effect. You can do this unless somebody pays.
Yeah, unless
Preordain.
somebody lets you kick them in the
Yeah.
Rochambeau.
Still no elves?
These draws are kind of terrible. Or put those both at the
It's
bottom.
Voltron elves.
Alex
Everybody else goes wide, he goes tall.
You're gonna be looking for a lot of elves.
I'm just gonna pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to cast...
Did you cast anything?
He cast
Yeah, I cast
Preordain.
Preordain.
Preordain. Okay, I didn't see any new permanents. So.
What are you about, boy? Look at
Deadly
that card.
Dispute. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact creature. Sacrifice a treasure. I'm going to draw 2 cards and create a treasure.
Oh, that's such a good card.
3.
Shall we be pleased to know I got my trainer to start reading the Dresden Files.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
It's about time for my yearly reread of that series.
Is there a new book out yet?
No. Well, what's the last one you read?
Does anyone here care about spoilers?
We've read them all.
We've all read them all.
Okay, just making sure. The last it was after the huge battle of Chicago, and then
When they brought Murphy back to life?
well, yeah, I mean, he didn't bring Murphy back to life. And then it turned out that his brother's girlfriend was possessed by the outsider. That was the last one I read.
I might have missed a book in there.
No, you're fine.
No, you got to take another treasure.
I don't
I already knocked it up.
have to take it.
Well, you do because I did.
Oh, it's tapped.
Draw for turn.
I would have taken a treasure.
Dare I? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. 79 because these are lands in my hand. I can also activate for mana. I will start this turn off with a Shire Terrace.
I need to buy more of those.
They're real good.
They're so good.
I bought 8 of them, and I think they're all in use now.
Oh, Christ.
I'm gonna cast a Bolus's Citadel.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that was the old Christ
1,
moment.
Do you
2,
win?
3. No.
Come on, a braid.
4, 5, 6. I really don't think this deck is that fast. But it's an artifact.
You have a lot of mana already.
What are you?
Quick cast back to nature.
I have an entire red-green deck that everything just board wipes artifacts and enchantments. It just angrily screams at everything man-made.
I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna attack Chanel again.
I wish you would fucking stop. So I take
2 artifacts,
one for each artifact.
and then 2 from the creature. After that, I will pass the turn.
Okay. So you only cast one thing on your turn.
That is correct.
Untap. Okay. Draw. Okay. Land of the turn will be the back of this pathway for a green source. Timber Crown pathway. We will go 1 for a Silver Fur Partisan.
Oh no.
That's
My minutes.
That's the Buffy guy, right? Like Buffy people.
It is 2/2 Trampler. Whenever he or whenever a wolf or werewolf I control becomes the target of an instant or sorcery, I get a wolf token.
Oh, that's
Everything
what I
was
was
a
thinking of.
soulbound guy.
Yeah, that gives
Yeah.
him +4/+4.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
That was probably in here. So we will also those for a Instigator Gang. Attacking creatures I control get +1/+0. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast. So this is the old werewolf school,
Yes.
where it's not daybound, which sucks. Because nightbound crap comes into play if it is nighttime. Lastly, do we have anything else? Yes. Red, and from treasure. We're gonna go with an ill-tempered loner. This one's daybound. Whenever he is dealt damage, it deals that much to any target, and then he is pumpable-ish. For a red and a colorless, he gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn.
You need to calm down,
Like that
sir.
guy.
Well, I need to use the treasures that I've been given. Chris has a bunch of bodies. Tej has been wronging me.
I've been writing you. Look at all your things.
But has responses, so we're gonna make him use the response. Tovolar is gonna get +2/+0 until the end of the turn, or +2/+2 until the end of the turn. Tej, 5/5, Mander, coming at you.
Alright.
There it is.
Wild Magic Surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna destroy your commander.
Well, first,
Destroy
I become the target of an instant or sorcery spell. I get a wolf token.
whenever a wolf.
Wolf token.
Okay.
Alright.
Now continue your lies.
Destroy your creature. You reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature. And put it on the battlefield. The rest go on the bottom.
That's not as good.
Well, I mean, it's another werewolf.
It is another werewolf.
Okay. That was great. Go ahead, Chris.
Alright, untap. Draw for the turn.
How did you know I had that?
I mean, I'm much rather use it now than later when
I
I'm
got it.
trying to win.
Better they get it for me now than from their parents when they're old enough.
Cephalid Coliseum will be my land for the turn.
Oh, that's a reprint I didn't know was in the set.
All of the Odyssey
yeah.
cycle is Barbarian Ring.
I was gonna say a decent chunk of that block makes an appearance.
Yep.
It feels like.
It just seems so weird. It still seems weird to me that they printed new versions of the Eldrazi Titans in a non-story set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when Emrakul's makes it, well, hey, guess what? I'm out of the moon
Yeah.
now.
Remember
Red,
how I told you how to
green,
lock me in the
blue.
moon? Here I am. What?
Colorless, and I will sack him for a colorless. I will cast my commander.
Ulalek. So not only are the big three back, they are now also the big one.
So he is a 2/5 with Devoid. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi spell, you may pay 2 colorless. If If you do, copy all spells you control, then copy all other activated and triggered abilities you control. You may choose new targets for the copies.
Sounds kind of disgusting, not gonna lie.
Can I look at that?
Yes. So if I'm understanding that correctly, if I cast something with like an ETB, I would get 2 copies of the permanent, and I would double the ETBs.
No. You get 2 copies of the permanent when it came in.
Yes.
Because you copy the spell, but any triggered abilities that happen right then as you're casting it.
Okay.
You're
Everything on the
copying-
stack.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
So it's not 2 and 4, it's 2 and 2.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Which is trash by comparison.
This is the best commander I pulled in the box.
all I could find, guys. I'm sorry.
That's the Alex.
Fucking garbage commander. It's not even a wolf or werewolf.
Doesn't even have a color. Costs 5 colors. Doesn't have a color.
What is this?
My deck building app that I use finally updated, so now it's search by color or search by color identity, which is a neat add-on. It'll make it slightly harder that I have to remember 2 different ways of finding the same shit.
I'm gonna play Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. We all have forests now.
Do you want to go ahead and cast 0 or 2 spells, please?
Well, 2 spells would do you exactly nothing.
I get a wolf. Every time somebody casts their second spell, I get a 2/2 green wolf creature token.
I'm unfortunately gonna do neither of those
God damn it.
things.
1 spell, go! The classic Magic player.
I'm gonna pay 5, and I'm going to cast Freylis, Lanoir's Fury.
Hey, that has a disenchant on it.
And does it resolve?
Yeah, I got nothing. Okay.
I have nothing for you.
I don't know. You could have a. Oh, I know you only have 1 mouse, so you could have a Tybalt's Trickery in there.
You could.
Um,
You should. Pop his treasure token, make him look like ass. Bull is a citadel. No. Fuck that treasure.
I will take 1 for the group, though. I will take down and I will blow up the Bolas' Citadel.
Alright.
Leaving her at what? 1 loyalty? Here you go, sir. 5 mana for 3 loyalty. Huh.
Dragish. I play that in my
I play it
my
a lot
red
of
green
times.
angry at enchantments.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Untap.
She does prefer nature.
Yes.
Sure, we're friends, right?
I mean,
You're not gonna attack me, right?
I thought we were. I wanted to be. You were there.
Now, Chanel, think about your answer. Quick look at your life total, then look back at Teach.
Look at your life. Look at Teach.
Look back at me.
Kick his ass.
I will create a treasure. I am going to, in the spirit of friendship. Chanel, you can have another treasure.
Ooh. I get a tapped starter.
Yes.
This is our custom.
Draw for turn.
Now, is that 2/2 only when it attacks and does that extra damage? Does it only count treasures or artifacts?
All artifacts.
Okay, so your incubator also hurts
Yep.
you.
Yep. I felt it.
Land for turn is a junk panorama. And I will go 1, 2, 3.
Stick is not
And I will
playing
cast
as well as it usually
Swashbuckler
does.
Extraordinaire. When enters the battlefield, I create a treasure token. And whenever I attack, I may sacrifice 1 or more treasures. When I do, up to that many target creatures gain double strike.
Gross.
But I will not be attacking anyone this day.
Going to combat, eggs in combat.
That is correct. I will pass the turn to Chanel.
Okay.
Untap. Right.
Where my thing of dice went? I was looking for it before I came in. I couldn't find it.
I'm sorry.
If you need to go to a house without your own dice, this is a pretty good choice.
I do have a several gallon tub of dice.
Actually, you know, it's probably sitting in my Warhammer box.
That makes
That's actually
sense.
probably where it's sitting.
Ah, I have to do math. 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay.
So far, so good.
Wolfkin Outcast. He costs 2 less because of the incubator. He costs 2 less if you control a wolf or werewolf. He is a 5/4 daybound human werewolf. Then. Okay. Recast the commander. That's fine. We still want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we will bring back
Toblerone.
Tovolar. Dire Overlord.
Cocoa Werewolf.
I tap the incubator. Does nothing. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell, so Tovolar doesn't do anything yet.
Ermagerd Turveler.
Does that give them trample? No. His backside does. Tee. Yep, we are going to go to combat. At the beginning of combat, I'm going to give this ill-tempered loner +2/+2. Tej, I will send a 6/5 werewolf at you.
I thought we were friends.
We are. That's why I'm sharing.
Who's my friend?
After attacks were declared, but before blocks were declared, I will...
At a specific time.
Yes.
You must have something
Intriguing.
I've got nothing.
up his
Don't know
sleeve.
if I'm gonna block
He's
yet
just
or not.
tapping mana.
I'm going to sacrifice a treasure to draw a card.
I mean, you're only at 41.
Yeah, you're fine.
I will...
What does the damage give him? A card?
It gives me a card. It gives him
6 damage?
a feeling of vengeance.
Sacrifice 2 more treasures. Pay my last mana. Draw a card.
You're just activating that thing, a couple of them?
Yep.
Okay.
God damn it. You should have been the first one that I drew. Okay, I'll move to blocks and I will block this guy.
Okay.
So I'm doing 1 damage to it.
Yep, I will deal that 1 damage to any target.
Now think about this.
That's why I'm looking at your board.
I helped
I
everyone.
believe that does have hexproof when it is untapped,
I
correct?
think it's Druid. Yes.
But Fraley's doesn't.
Now listen, but Fraley's helped everyone.
But Fraley's did help everyone. Teach, take 1.
No.
Oh my goodness.
But my starting life total.
He said no, but his tone said yes. No, stop. You're being so bad.
Okay. Go, Chris.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to sacrifice this for an island. Or not an island, plans.
I believe you.
I do not.
I thought you said this was teamer.
It mostly is. But no,
I was
I
saying
have,
it's team or something.
no, I said team horror. That's what's on the t-shirts.
There's no me and team.
There's a me and team or.
I'm the team horror. Alright, untap.
Huh. You guys aren't going to believe this. If you plug your phone in, it won't charge if that charger itself is not plugged into either another
Wacky.
phone
Wait, hold
or...
I can't follow
I've
this man.
taken
Hold
as
on.
many IT classes as you.
Does anyone else here have an iPhone?
I do.
Does anyone else here? Does their car have Apple CarPlay functionality?
Yes.
Has it? Did it relatively recently stop working for you?
No.
Okay.
Foreboding Landscape will be my land for the turn.
I don't have any Apple products, so when my shit stops working, it's not because a company decided they didn't like me anymore.
Suffolk Coliseum deals me a point. Actually, I believe it dealt me a point last turn as
That
well.
was mean to Steve Jobs on the
So,
internet.
35.
Now my car won't start.
5 mana. I'm going to cast Titan's Vanguard. Now, I believe it has a cast trigger.
Yes.
So if I pay 2 colorless with that on the stack, I will get a copy of its cast trigger, which is when you cast this spell, and whenever this attacks, put a 1/1 counter on each colorless creature you control.
Is that a?
Is it ETB or
Let me see
cast?
both
How
of
is
them.
that worded?
When you cast,
Well, the rest of the words.
Okay. When you cast an Eldrazi spell, you may pay 2. If you do, copy all spells you control. So you're copying this.
yes.
Then copy all other activated and triggered abilities you control. So you are going to get a second copy of this.
Yes.
You're going to get 2 cast triggers of this.
Yes. That's
not
what I.
4 cast triggers.
Yes.
That's what we
That's what I
said
said.
previously.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I will get the
So,
2
I
1/1
wonder what
counters.
that is.
Do you cast the copy?
This thing
No.
has
No.
breasts for shoulders.
So then,
No, I don't give anything.
Let's say,
So I get this,
Cast trigger is a triggered ability, so that's why it copies that.
Yeah.
and I get a copy of it,
Yes.
and then my devoid creatures that were in play get 2 1/1 counters.
I don't like it.
And then I can move to combat.
Come at me or someone like me, bro.
What's your largest creature, Teach?
2/2.
Mr. Life Leader? I will attack you with...
Listen.
No.
Hold on.
Listen, Linda.
Already broke up with Chanel. He was mean to me.
Until you won.
It was only 1 point of damage.
I'm attacking with a creature.
And
You.
creature.
And creature.
It's just a 5/5.
Alex,
No
Alliance.
keywords. It's just a 5/5.
I see. I don't believe that, seeing as how I blew up Bolas's Citadel.
Oh shit! You shouldn't have reminded me because I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm alone in this world.
Man on an
You're my
island.
only friend. Oh yeah, dude, I stabbed you.
Meanwhile, I'm like, have you forgotten about the knife in your back?
Yeah.
So soon?
Listen, I do forget about the knives in my back. You shouldn't remind me of these things. I have the memory of a goldfish.
Faster?
Loosen it and tip it up like I did this one.
Tip it up.
Tip it up.
Come on,
Loosen
Derek.
it.
I
and
need
then
you to
tip it up.
start doing things for me.
Higher?
A little bit, yeah. Like angle it like 45 back. If you
Oh,
can.
alright.
Yep, and then turn the intensity up. We're gonna go for indirect.
I'm going to play a Field of Ruin.
And then if you want to do that to Alex is on his turn. Field of Ruin.
Yes.
That's not a spell or a second spell.
You were correct. I will tick up Freyerlease to make a... I don't know if I actually have the proper elf.
Yeah, I think that literally just solves all my problems.
To make a 1/1 elf, Llanowar elf token.
Checks out. Still not casting a spell or a second spell.
Oh, just calm down now.
Well, you've cast 0 so far, so right now we're in the sweet spot.
The day is young.
No, the day is bound.
Should have done this differently, but this is okay. I'm gonna pay 6. I'm gonna cast Wolverine Riders.
Sounds uncomfortable.
It's a 4/4.
Is that Deadpool?
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
is that a Deadpool card?
Same brain.
At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. And whenever another elf enters a buff under my control, I gain life equal to its toughness.
Like that.
So you cast 1 spell.
Yes.
Boom.
I will now enter combat. Because another elf has actually entered the battlefield, Will of the Council triggers. Starting with me, a vote.
Your commander.
I will vote for Dominion.
And what are the,
If Dominion wins, the ring tempts me and I put a counter on my ring bearer.
got it?
If the other one wins or is tied, I draw a card.
Dominion or guidance, I believe.
Guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guidance lets him draw. Dominion lets him get tempted with counters.
And
I will vote Dominion.
I vote Dominion.
So will I.
okay. The ring will tempt me.
It's now a non-legendary creature. Okay, a legendary can be,
Yes.
Yes.
but it becomes legendary if it wasn't.
Correct.
Also. Okay, it's been a hot minute since Lord of the Rings came out because
Only a month ago.
yeah, it was 6 weeks ago, sir, which is 12 sets previous.
May I borrow another die?
Genuinely.
So she will get a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah, copyright 2023, so it's been only a year, but it feels like and years.
Alright.
What you got?
Gosh, we're old.
Yes.
I have a child now. That never used to happen.
I will not swing. Swinging is scary. I will go to my end step.
Alright. I will untap. During my upkeep, I will create a treasure.
Oh, I thought you were doing this at his end step. I'm like, how do you untap?
No, I'm sorry.
At your upkeep,
Yep.
I'll get an elf.
Sounds good. At my upkeep, Chris can have a tap treasure token.
Would you like a Stargate? Oh, you probably have the tokens.
So my
We'll draw a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
tapped treasure token,
7.
you say?
Yes.
Correct. I will go 1, 2,
I don't like that.
3,
I don't
4,
remember about that token.
Yeah, that one's trash.
5. And I will cast Ganax Astral Hunter.
Yes,
Whenever Ganax or another dragon enters the battlefield under my control, I create a treasure token. Treasure. I will sacrifice that treasure. And I will cast Gadric, the Crowned Scourge.
That's the second spell.
Yes, it is.
I get a wolf token.
Yes, you do.
You did it.
I will get another treasure. Gadric can't attack unless I control 4 or more artifacts, which I currently do not. And at the beginning of my end step, I create a treasure for each non-token creature that died this turn, which will be 0.
I've seen you almost topple that computer like 3 separate times today.
I know. The screen was replaced by me after I broke it one time.
I like this treasure better, but the sleeve's cloudy. So
Pass a turn.
Never done a screen replacement? Never will.
Oh, after I got my PC Pro certification
Shit, I
for
didn't
test
play
out,
that.
I actually felt comfortable enough doing it, so
Two
it went
sided.
well.
Chris, may I borrow another die?
Untap. Upkeep. Drawer.
Suck it up.
After upkeep, I get another elf, and I gain 1 more life.
Do I cast 0 things, or do I cast multiple things? Well, we will start with the Mayor of Averbrook. Other humans I control, because I'm just lowly human deck. Get +1/+1.
Overcosted humans.
Yes.
That's be a great deck name.
Oh my god, that is basically what this shit is, too. So, at the beginning of... Oh yeah, I'm assuming he buffs werewolves on the backside. Oh yeah,
Probably.
Werewolves get bigger. And then at the beginning of my end step, I get a wolf token.
That sounds like it checks out.
Yeah, that's what normal mayors do in my understanding of the job. Then, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to combat. At the beginning of combat, I will make... none of them have Trampler.
Nope. It's daytime.
I know, they're just shitty normal humans. I'll make the ill-tempered loner again. We'll get +2/+2.
Smart.
So he is a 5/5. Chris,
Yes.
I will send a 6/5 7/6. I will send a 7/6 ill-tempered loner at you because he's a human. He gets a buff from that. The Howling Moon gave him a +2/+2, and attacking creatures because of the Instigator game gets +1/+0.
So his power is 7 now.
Yes.
That's enough to kill any of my blockers.
And then hopefully your blockers are big enough to kill your non-blockers. Or teach. Any target, you say.
It's a Boros Reckoner.
No.
Reckoner. I hardly know her.
Just going to take it this time.
No, well, that's less entertaining.
But you draw a card.
I do get to draw a card.
You always get mad at me for blowing your things up when you attack.
I do.
So?
I get irrationally angry. Because you're like, I don't want to take 4 damage, but I'll have no removal at the end of the game to stop Teach from winning.
Hey. Hey now.
But now you all have higher life than me, and I feel I can
Land.
attack with impunity.
Yeah, there you go. It's a win-win-win.
It's not too late for us to be friends.
Land for the turn will be a forest.
Do I tell him?
And we will cast Wheel of Misfortune.
I'm okay with this.
Each player secretly chooses a number 0 or more than 0. Then all players reveal those numbers simultaneously and determine the highest and lowest numbers revealed this way. Wheel of Misfortune deals damage equal to the highest number to each of those who didn't choose, who chose the number, and then each player who didn't choose the lowest number pitches their hand and draws 7.
So lowest gets nothing.
Lowest
highest
gets nothing.
takes damage.
Yeah, highest takes the damage.
And anyone who didn't pick.
As long as you don't have the lowest, you still get to do
wheel.
the thing. Chris, do you want to hand me that 2 of dice? I also was going to take a d20 and then just pick one with
Find
both
the
sides.
0 on
Yeah.
I have it balancing.
Do you want a
Alex,
D20?
you have a
Yeah.
0.
So, I don't like this because we're all capped out at picking 20 then.
Hold on.
Thank you. This feels like enough. Ah!
Monster.
You know what? Should I just roll into the hand? Oh, no! We didn't like that at all. Okay.
Everybody ready?
Reveal.
6.
7.
5, 15.
Seriously?
5.
Nice. We had 2 the lowest.
I was at 5, and I thought 5 is going to be popular. I went up to 6. So you
Monster.
take 7. We get new hands.
Yep.
They do not.
We get nothing.
So,
Why couldn't you pick 4?
yep, discard
We
and
have to
draw.
discard?
Because I wanted
Discard
to
and draw
draw,
7.
quite honestly.
Okay.
I thought about taking 6. I'm like, I don't know, to 30. 31 seems like a better number.
Oh, jeez.
My thought was, I've been at 22 before. It's not that bad.
I was ready for 30.
Then we're also going to go ahead and cast a 3rd spell.
I wouldn't have minded a new hand.
Huntmaster of the Fells. Whenever this creature ETBs or transforms into Huntmaster, create a 2/2 wolf creature token, and I gain 2 life. So it's almost like I chose the lowest number like you idiots, but also got all the benefits. At the beginning of my upkeep, he is a werewolf. Or at the beginning of each upkeep, he's a werewolf. Go ahead, Chris.
Alright. Treasure on tips. Once again. Oh, wait, no, I did it last turn. Okay. I couldn't remember if I took my damage from Cephalid Coliseum or not, but I did. Alright, on tap. Draw for the
Upkeep.
turn.
What do you need?
Oh, it was nothing. It's okay.
You okay? Where are you right now?
Don't worry about it.
What day is that?
It's Father's Day, sir.
We're in a different corner of the house.
Then there's still time.
I'm looking at you in the eyes instead of at your sexy profile.
Who is the current president?
Reagan? No one's saying no.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a hate crime to say who the president is. In his current year.
I don't like any of
Oh, that's
that. I'm not entirely sure how the best way to do this, so I will.
Is Sundays when you guys normally do this now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Island will be my line for the turn.
I want to start alternating in some drafts and cube event things. So. Yeah, so I had everything set up for doing this yesterday, well ahead of time. And then a friend from Green Bay went, hey, I'm in town. You want to hang out? I haven't seen you since your kid was born. And I went, yeah, sure. And then that happened 3 more times, and it was an impromptu board game night, and I had to take down all of my equipment and then set it up again today.
Kozilek's Unsealing, an enchantment with Devoid. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 4, 5, or 6, create 2 spawn tokens. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 7 or greater, draw 3 cards.
That's pretty good. This set made me, I'm sitting there looking like, I want to get cards from this set just so I can take my Animar deck out of the dust tomb it's been sitting in and update it.
Yeah. I have a 5-color Eldrazi deck somewhere that would probably get a massive overhaul from this set.
I think I'll probably still keep it at 3 color just because Animar's already there.
Yeah.
Even though they did make the precon, which I'm probably going to buy.
Kind of blew my budget on just a friggin' box and then also a collector box.
My box is so expensive.
Whatever.
It was my box.
We're gonna
I haven't checked the
sacrifice
value
this
right
guy.
now. My box value
For
just
2 black.
non-bulk, like $400.
Dang.
Creates
So-
an Eldrazi spawn when he dies.
You have 2 black floating?
2 black.
Yes, I did a box opening video, and it shouldn't
3,
be been,
4,
or it shouldn't have been labeled
5, 6,
"Tired
7.
idiot stumbles into money."
That thing you tapped was a treasure token.
I'm sacking it.
Okay.
Cephalid Coliseum, I took my 1.
It's a lot of mana you're
Yep.
pumping in there. It's kind of scary.
I'm going to pay 7 mana for Drowner of Truth.
Second spell.
Yes.
Cool.
What does that do?
When you cast a spell, if colorless was spent to, I didn't cast colorless. Because I played the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. All right. Well, I guess I don't get any of those tokens, but I do draw 3 from Kozilek's Unsealing, so I'll just have to deal with that.
Does Kozilek's Unsealing say how Kozilek was unsealed?
I think it did in the Teeth of Akun book, but
Okay.
Who knows? 8 cards in
Wasn't
hand.
it because Jace, Sarkhan, and
I thought that
It
all
was
three-
mostly Chandra
Yeah.
at the prodding of Nixilis, I believe.
Okay.
because she used the ghost fire, and
Yeah.
that was the final
Yep.
the final tick.
Yes. I will move to combat. My 2 Titan Vanguards will swing at Alex. Attack triggers. I get 2 of them. It'll be 2 1/1 counters on each colorless creature I control.
I'll have you know, I don't like that.
2, 2. So they are 2 7/7s.
Can't see why you wouldn't.
7/7 tramplers.
Well, sir. It seems to be highly unreasonable.
Board wipe. Like the soap rook. You look like an ass.
There's 7/7s, you say?
Yes.
I could kill one with a small pack of wolves.
You know what?
Magic is weird.
I'm gonna throw the Wolverine Riders and my 3 elves at the original one to kill it. I'll take the other 7.
Okay.
Down to 30.
Dead. And then I go to my end step. I discard down to hand size. I will discard planes. Oh wait, is that what I want to discard? Yep, planes.
Nice.
Best turn.
Yes, Deej? Any question, comment, Karen, concern?
It's cleaning the splooge out of my throat.
Fair enough.
I put it there for a reason.
Layers.
Which is
Island.
even grosser. That he put it there for a reason.
Yeah, well, that's weird.
I'm a weird guy.
Chris put splooge in my mouth. It wasn't even his. Snowball? Yeah.
6.
That,
That's gross.
yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm not
cast
comfortable with this anymore.
Mirkwood Elk. 6/6 Trampler. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, return target elf card from my graveyard to my hand. I gain life equal to that card's power.
Could gain 4
Yes.
from your Wolverine.
Teach is
Riders.
likely to still get him.
I'm barely life leader.
I'm wolf leader.
I will take up.
In the game of wolves, you either win, or you probably don't win.
2.
So I think there are 2
Make
wolves.
another land war elf.
Wolf splooge.
It's a wolf splooge.
Well then,
That's what I should do for tokens. It's just every stupid inside of you there are 2 wolves memes. Like every variation I can find printed on a card.
I will enter combat. An elf has entered the battlefield under my control this turn, so we must vote once again.
Let's enter the chat.
Yes. I will vote for...
One of the tokens just has to say inside of you there are 2 wolves. This is one of them.
Right. I will choose Guidance.
I will choose Dilemma.
I will choose Dominion.
Wait.
Yep,
It's Dominion. Dominion or Guidance.
The ability is called.
Whichever one was not the one you picked.
Yes.
No, this is not Council's Dilemma, it's Will of the
That's what
Council.
he's thinking of, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, Guidance, that's the one I want? Yes, Guidance.
Okay.
That's what he picked.
No. Shit. Which one?
Oh my god.
You want
Oh,
Dominion.
I forgot
Just
the
say
words.
just say Dominion.
Dominion.
There you go.
I too will order Dominoes.
Dominion.
Okay, so Dominion wins.
No! I wanted Guidance.
You want him to draw a card?
I wanted him to draw
Okay.
a card. I don't want his monsters to
Okay.
get bigger.
I will draw a card.
I'd much rather have him with a bigger creature.
Okay, vote different.
I did.
I did.
Good. There's no problem. This is how democracy works.
You are an uninformed voter.
Yep.
I'm proud of it. I need to be able to read.
Well, I want
Alright.
Dominion.
That's what I want Dominion. Dominion voting. That's where it was.
Dilemma.
Okay.
Fuck.
Alright,
What's happening?
with that, I will not attack. I will pass the pass the turn.
Yes. Thank you.
Fine.
Look at yours.
Yes.
Oh, God, what?
This face down card under here is the line of summoning sickness.
Draw. Oh, upkeep. I do want a treasure. Alex, you can have a treasure.
I want a treasure.
Tapped treasure.
Who's the best guy?
I'm gonna draw
Forces you to think about what you want to spend it on. You have to wait a turn.
land.
Can I get a gold instead?
Yes.
I gotta start beating on Teach a little bit. He's starting to get things that strongly resemble combo pieces in place.
I have 0 combo pieces in place.
That's a lie. You have your commander.
I was gonna say I technically have 1 combo piece
Yeah.
in place. 2, 3. I'm gonna cast Zorn.
Card's pretty good.
If I create one or more treasures, I get +1 instead. I will cast.
You know, it's been like the Banner Saga. It's been daylight for forever.
I know. I might just skip a turn to.
Dockside Chief. Dockside Chef. Excuse me.
Is that the guy with the eyeball soup?
Yeah.
Eyeball ramen noodles? I love that card.
There's a new ramen shop in Green Bay. It was very good.
Yeah,
Poke. It was like ramen and poke or whatever.
fair enough.
It's like super new.
Those are the little chocolate dip things.
No, poke is like almost raw tuna or something.
Oh, I'm thinking Pocky.
You're thinking Pocky.
Yeah, I think
I'm thinking Pocky.
I will cast Lightning Greaves.
Get him.
I'm going to equip them to Zorn.
Why does he want that to stay around?
Because I need treasures. I'm
It's a
severely lacking on treasures.
Kids, you keep giving them away.
Fast turn.
Yeah. Untap. Upkeep, nothing to my knowledge. Drawer. What in the fuck? Okay. Yeah, this is not the turn I skip, but we're getting closer to it.
What's the upkeep trigger on Tovolar?
Tovolar is at the beginning of my upkeep. If I control 3 or more wolves and their werewolves, it becomes night. So yes, I should read my cards. Thanks.
Shh. Worry not.
So the nightbound ones will flip. Now that I have enough.
I remember that guy does something crazy on the backside.
Whenever a permanent I control is dealt damage, Hellpack Avenger deals that much to any target.
Not gravy.
Yeah. That one doesn't flip. Those don't flip. Only the daybound 3. Okay. Land of the turn. Over the mountain. No, land of the turn is this forest. Played on the mountain because I need it for Cindervines. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, Cindervines deals 1 damage to that player. We enter combat phase. I'm going to make the Wedding Crasher the subject of the Howling Moon, so it is getting +2/+2. It no longer gets the +1/+1 from the mayor, because it's not a human anymore. I will send the Wedding Crasher and 4 wolves at Teach.
How big are the wolves?
The wolves are 2/2s.
Okay, there's nothing buffing them out at the moment.
No, but whenever a permanent I control is dealt damage, Hellpack
Yes.
Avenger deals that much to any target.
God dang it.
And then for a red, a green, and X, I can make any wolf or werewolf. Right now with the mana I have open, +4/+0 and trample.
So none of them have trample yet.
No.
But one could.
Technically, 2 of them.
Oh, you don't tap it to do that. Got it.
Yeah.
I guess I will move to blocks. I will block my swashbuckler.
Blocking what?
That guy.
Okay.
And that's it, and I'll take the. Who's it?
Okay, so he is dealt 2 damage. He will deal that much to any target. He will deal that much to this guy.
That thing needs to die.
Yeah.
Shush.
Response. Well, nope. No, it's gonna die. I'm gonna sacrifice it to itself.
Okay. Okay.
CMC on this is still 4 when it's flipped.
Yes.
Okay. I had 4 wolves deal you damage. I draw 4.
So I'm gonna take 8. 4, 6, 8.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, I've only cast one thing. I'll move to my end step and discard down to hand size. Switching those, saying goes.
You are dead.
Yes.
So I gotta keep my
I'm gonna
land
go drain the
separate.
lizard. I have no response.
Okay. In response, I lock the battle.
How many spells did you cast that turn?
1.
Okay.
I cast the Cinder Vines. So whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, Cinder Vines deals 1.
We have to get your commander off the field too, so stuff doesn't immediately
Yeah.
turn to night. Is your commander
It's a
makes
4.
it night, or is
If I control enough werewolves at my upkeep, I transform. Whoops.
so it's still daytime?
These guys also flipped. He also, he then transforms any number of, but Okay, so I'm just bad at playing this one, but I'm gonna leave them as they were.
As they were.
Technically, Teach took 4 more damage
Okay.
because attacking creatures.
Island will be my land for the turn.
Had I remembered to flip this, Teach would have taken 12 more damage.
Okay. No, it is still technically daytime.
It is
though.
nighttime though. I made it night because that's what he does.
Does he make it night, or does he transform them himself? That
At the
matters.
beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more wolves and/or werewolves, it becomes night.
Okay.
Then transform any
Got
number
it.
of human werewolves you control.
Got it.
Yeah. I've never gotten this far with him, and I never played this deck, so I apologize for being bad.
So I would need 3 colorless total. I'll do that. 1, 2. I could sack him. Alright, let's do that. Green.
If it makes you feel any better, it's going to go to daytime, and then I'll do better on my next time.
Green colorless and a blue.
If everything's still around, which I doubt.
Going to cast Thief of Existence.
What does that do?
What existence are you stealing?
1 moment. With it on the stack, I'm going to make 2 colorless to copy it. When you cast this spell, exile up to 1 target non-creature, non-land permanent an opponent controls with mana value 4 or less. If you do, Thief of Existence gains the text. When this creature leaves the battlefield, target opponent draws a card.
Non-creature, non-land?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Mana value 4 or less. Those greaves could be annoying. But so could most of your things.
The Boros Reckoner for his field is kind of a bad.
Yeah, but I can't. It's non-creature.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that's
can't
right.
get rid of it.
With this, anyway.
The incubator is also a problem. I mean, and so
Cards in hand, Mr. Snow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, I will target the Greaves and the Incubator. And I will get a copy of this guy.
Oofed up.
Yeah, respect.
They get exiled?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you get to do anything with those, or
Nope, they're just exiled. Thief of Existence and copy of Thief of Existence.
So that's your first spell. And it was a creature spell.
Yes.
I need to keep better track. Tej, technically, and we're not going to retcon this because this is how I learned. All of my attacking creatures get +1/+0, so you'd have taken 4 more there. And all of my human werewolves could have been flipped over,
But he didn't.
which means all of my attacking creatures get a +3/+0 instead. But again, we're not going to do that.
Well, I'm gonna take 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what it was.
I
on
don't
the
want
board.
to take the rest.
I don't want to take 12 more.
What is your largest creature at the moment? Oh, but you got this guy.
6/5.
And that is this guy? Oh, that's untapped.
Oh,
That could block.
untapped, 4/4, 4/4.
But you could pump with this.
I
Does it
could.
have to be an attacking creature?
Nope, it's just
Target wolf or werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, bear with me. You can just pass.
Wolf with me.
Wolf with me.
with me if you are my wolves.
I feel like the inside of you there are two wolves. Token idea.
None of these were working. I played the wrong land.
Shade.
Yeah. I guess they're moving 2 permanents and getting 2 3/4s for 5 mana. That's all I'm gonna do this turn. Fast turn.
Trash.
Alright, at the end of your turn, I have things. I'll tap the Paradise Root for a green.
Why is Alex's camera always look slightly out of focus?
Oh. I'm emitting an ET field that's
EM field,
yeah,
maybe?
you know, ET field. I'm gonna cast Windswift Slice.
That's at the end of Chris's turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Target creature I control deals damage equal to its power to target creature I don't control, and I create a number of.
Take 1 because of the Cinder.
Yes. I'm aware.
It's a cast.
And I create a number of 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt this way.
Nice.
The creature I'm targeting was going to be my Mirkwood Elk.
Interesting.
As for the one that it's going to be dealing damage, I'm going to deal 6 damage to Zorn.
Just kill this thing.
Well, then I'm going to hit him back.
I know, but that is the biggest problem on the board. That's not one of my.
And then I'm going to
problems.
remember all my triggers and send everything his way.
It's all coming up, Chris.
6 damage to Zorn. What is Zorn's toughness?
So you get 4 elves.
4 elves.
EM field stands for Elf Magic Field.
ET is extra testicular.
I have one of them.
It's not extra. Everyone has 4, right, guys?
May I borrow
Can I see-
another die,
Can I
please?
see that
Five
spell?
without having before.
Have I not seen that before?
It was either in the set or in the elf deck. May I borrow another die, please?
Thanks for narrowing it down. This was elf deck, I believe, because it's LTC. Lakeshore Technical College.
I went there.
Short Technical Commander.
Lakeshore Technical Commander.
Oh. Let's go to LCC and start a magic. You know,
LCT.
We call it Lakeshore Technical Commander.
Alex, what else are you doing?
Well, now I'm going to take my turn.
Okay. So what else do you do?
That's a good question.
Oh my god. I could have done way more damage to people had I remembered all the things. But that's okay. It's okay. That's why we dusted this deck off, because it has been a while since I've touched it. I forgot how to touch it correctly.
I'm going to cast Wolverine Riders once again.
Kung Fu Grip.
Yeah. Just gorilla grip strength.
I'm going to tick up to make another Llanowar Elf. I'll gain 1 life.
Sacked too many of my landscapes.
May I borrow another die?
No.
Steal from his pile. So you've only cast 1 thing on your turn so far.
So far, yes.
I didn't kill Fraley's when I had the chance.
No.
Just swing at it. All he has is Llanowar elves.
We'll go to combat.
Yeah.
An elf has entered the battlefield under my control this turn.
Teach.
I'm going to vote for Dominion.
Read the card.
Okay.
What do
It's
you
your
want?
turn to
What do you
vote.
want to give him?
What I wanted. Oh, that card.
Which card am I reading?
What is the next level if the ring tempts you again?
Level 2, whenever the ring bearer attacks, I loot. Draw a card, discard a
Okay,
card.
so you'll get a 1/1 counter and the ability to loot.
Yes.
Okay.
And it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote for the one that gets a +1/+1 counter.
Okay, so Dominion.
That's the one.
What did you vote for?
Dominion.
Dominion. And if it's tied, you get what you want?
If it's tied, Guidance wins, so I draw a card.
Okay. I'm going to vote for Guidance.
Guidance.
Okay.
You want to draw a card? Oh, what idiots.
Well, now it's the right move because it's the opposite of what you wanted.
Yeah, you can lose. Still has to draw a card, but then he has to discard a card.
Yeah, but then the commander also gets bigger and harder to kill if you just...
I feel like at this point, I am not a threat. So that doesn't bother me.
will leave combat.
See?
I will pass the turn.
Go, Teach, go.
Untap, upkeep.
Upkeep. I get an elf.
I get a treasure.
Life.
Let's do it.
The
Schnell.
Wolverine. Every upkeep, I get one elf.
Schnell, you can have a treasure.
Thanks, buddy.
Give me the treasure.
Tapped Stargate.
Oh, you got rid of my thing. Alex got rid of my thing, and Schnell got rid of my thing, but
Alex got rid of your
he
thing.
didn't force me to take 12 additional damage when I was peeing, so...
Yeah. I could have. Still might could have.
You're gonna get me down to 11 and be like, we're gonna backtrack now.
Yeah. You know what, guys? It is important that we fill in all those
History
triggers.
reasserts itself.
Oh my god.
This is a canon event, bro.
I just watched that movie. I
very good
really
movie.
liked it, and then I found out that there might not be a next part.
What do you mean?
2026.
Oh, it takes a while.
No, the writer's strike pushed it back. It was supposed to come out this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the writer's strike. They said pushed it back like
That makes me sad.
2 years.
That movie is this?
The
like
third of the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse films.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't hear that. That makes me sad. I was really looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
I just watched it the other day, and then I went, there better be another one of these, right? And I'm looking up, and there's like no definitive, and like the only released information was originally going to be early this year, and then digging into it, it's like, well, with the writer's strike and everything else that happened at that time, everything got pushed back. Which good for the writers, good for them. But
Agreed.
I am mildly inconvenienced. That is the worst kind of inconvenienced.
Correct. I'm gonna play a Talisman of Indulgence
Can't
as
wait.
my...
I can't wait for Spider-Man to
Spell this
die in
turn.
the next movie.
I'm going to play Sulphurous Springs as my land for turn. I'm going to move to my end step. Go Schnell.
Before your end step,
I'm going to activate my Shard.
before the end of your turn, I should say, I'm going to flash in.
Oh, flashcards.
Hell, it'll teach me math. Literally, Hollow Henge Overlord, 4/4 wolf. At the beginning of your upkeep, for each creature you control that's a wolf or a werewolf, create a 2/2 green wolf.
Jesus.
That's a lot of wolves.
That's why I said this flashcard is going to teach me math. So,
Cool math games.
untap
Alright.
during my upkeep, and it counts itself because it doesn't say the word other. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13
I need
more
some more
wolves.
There's some in here.
I got quite a bit in my deck, but just not showing much.
Okay. This
Should have opened a better box.
is 13
I feel like it's doing okay.
summoning.
I think it's doing great.
I would have
Something
liked that
sick.
wheel of misfortune to actually wheel my hand.
Agreed.
Don't be so stingy with your life.
I didn't think Fi was that stingy.
Neither did I. I should have stuck with the 25 that I made a joke about.
Yes. We will play Trailblazer's Boots.
Non-basic landwalk.
Non-basic landwalk.
Piss.
It's okay. Everyone has at least one non-basic land.
Piss out mine.
In case everyone forgot, you guys all have forests, by the way, too.
So, at the end of my turn, however, it will be daytime. Domri, Anarch of Bolas, static. All of my creatures get +1/+1/+0. He comes in with 3 loyalty counters. So all of my generic wolves are 3/2s now.
Sounds pretty gross.
It'll be okay. Hallpack, whenever a permanent controls dealt damage, Hallpack deals that much to any target. Damn. Your creature's got fat asses.
Yeah.
Chris, one of my wolves is gonna fight your Drowner of Truth.
Which wolf?
One of the new ones that came in. Domri's gonna click down. So I have 12 wolves because my 3/2 will die. But my one wolf that takes 9 points of damage will then deal that 9 points.
Drowner Truth.
Probably,
Or the thing that pumps his dudes whenever it attacks.
probably to your commander Ulalek, who's atrocity, because it's a 9 toughness.
This is also true.
So, there are 12 wolves. Your hold is stretched.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
0. Alright, I'm going to respond. I'm going to pay a blue. Sacrifice Cephalid Coliseum to draw 3, then discard 3.
Treasure I gave you is tapped.
Shit! Can't cast it. God damn it.
Okay.
No, I didn't give you a treasure, never mind. I just saw the treasure token and I got...
Hey, treasure's my thing. Tap that card. How dare you? This is for getting rid of my Rosa's incubator.
I forgot about
Since
that.
all actions need to be in response to previous wrongdoings. Otherwise, EDH cannot continue.
I forgot to add my elf and your upkeep. It's okay. You forgot to flip all your.
I
things
forgot to
again.
flip absolutely everything. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
It's fine.
Alright. Discarding an enchantment, an
That-
Eldrazi, and a land.
Yeah, when we do, I'm gonna flip it out and then interview a legal person.
No way to cast this, huh? Nope. Alright.
No,
I guess Ulalek is taking 9.
Yeah. Okay. I will go to combat. Actually, I'm not going to go to combat. I'm going to equip the Trailblazer's boots upon my Wedding Crashers.
Whomst did this?
And then I'm going to give the Wedding Crashers +2/+2
We did this.
from the Howling Moon. Combat. Wedding Crashers. Alex, you have a non-basic. It's coming at you. Tej.
Yes.
4, 2, 3, 4. 2 wolves.
That's 16 wolves.
2 wolves are coming at you.
How big is the thing coming at me?
This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 non-basic land walk. Your life leader, it's all
10. I don't think I like that very much.
Nothing's coming at me.
Nothing's coming in. I killed your commander. Why would I attack you? We're best friends.
Alright, Chucky.
Literally said hi to my son. Why would I ever attack you?
I said hi to your son.
I guess I'll declare.
Oh shit!
I'll declare no blocks. Fine.
I will declare blocks. I'll block 3 of your tokens with 3 of mine creatures. And then I will cast a spell. I'm going to cast Baleful Mastery, and I'm going to exile the unblocked token.
Okay, so take 1 for Cindervines for casting a non-creature spell. And then I get a wolf when you target a wolf. I think. Yes. Whenever a wolf or a werewolf becomes the target of a spell, instant or sorcery card, I get a wolf. So that will be added to that. So you're exiling the blocked, or the non-blocked,
Correct.
and then
Losing those.
we're all trading.
5, 3, 2. 5 power, 3 power, 2 power.
Okay, but they're all 4 or less toughness. So the 2 damage from this will go to your Planeswalker over there.
That's
What's her name?
kinda
Freyalise. The 5 damage from this one will go to Freyalise as well. And the 3 damage from this one will go to... I don't know what this is, so I'm going to kill
You
it.
can't. It has
Hexproof.
hexproof.
Damn it! I don't know what it is, so I'm going to kill it.
Is this an elf with 2
What is
1/1
that?
counters, or do you
No,
have 3 of
those
them?
are 2 Llanowar elves, essentially.
Oh.
Alex, take 3.
No, sir.
Sorry.
Don't appreciate this.
Go Chris, and then it becomes daytime because I cast things. See? It's daytime.
Draw for the turn.
It's safe time. Now, my wolves no longer have the ability to just redirect us. Let's go.
Wooded Foothills will be my land for the turn. Pay the 1. Get a forest.
So I have 16.
4, 6. No.
Oh, so they're all tapped or untapped. That's going to get confusing.
Cut. I did this all out of order. I am bad at this game.
It's okay. You should have seen all the triggers I've missed.
I did.
Shit.
Well,
We were all there.
Some of them.
Rewind the tape.
1, 2, 3,
Someday I'll get magnetic tape to record on.
4, 5. We'll cast Territory Color. It's a 7/5 devoid with reach, and it has landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. And then I get a trigger from Close Looks Unsealing. I cast a creature spell, it costs 4, 5, or 6, so I will get 2 of these little duders.
Oh, this is the unsealing back from Zendikar.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because as far as we still know, Ulalek and Kozilek are still dead.
Their physical forms were destroyed by the whole binding and then blasting thing. Okay.
So anyway.
They got pulled into Zendikar, which almost tore the plane apart.
Yeah, they got anchored and then spankered.
Schnell.
Ah! You going to combat?
I am.
Okay.
Swing at you for 7 trample.
Okay.
Attack trigger. 8 trample.
How big? 188?
8.
I'll use 4 wolves to trade.
Okay. Before damage.
I'm down to 9 wolves.
Response, you have tokens.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Before damage. I'm going to flash in utter insignificance targeting your wolf.
What does that do?
Enchanted creature loses all abilities and has base power and toughness 1/1 on that guy.
That's fine. He doesn't have the ability that all my wolves redirect damage right now because he's a human.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So you'll take 1 for Cindervines.
Yes.
Casting it on.
And then I'm still putting my 1/1 counters on my guys.
Okay.
And then you're just trading
Actually, how big was it?
an 8/8.
8/8. I'll use. It has trample. Yeah, I'll use 4
Okay.
to make sure I don't take any damage out of that. So I'm down to 9 untapped wolves.
Did you just put a +1/+1 counter on my treasure token?
No,
Okay.
You don't know.
I do not have any treasure
No
tokens.
You may know
These guys?
my misplays, but not my.
That's a
story.
copy of this guy.
Got it.
Well, I got rid of 4 wolves, I guess.
Was that 2 spells you cast though?
It's already daytime.
I just cast the. Well, yeah, I did cast 2.
Yes.
Okay. Whenever opponent casts their second spell, I get a wolf, so I'm up to 10 untapped. You're fine. You're fine.
You keep saying that.
You're
I don't think
fine.
that means what you think that means.
He means sexy.
Feel.
It's funny. Coworker called me that the other day. He said, "Chris, move your white ass." And I said, "Did you just call me fat?" He said, "No, I called you sexy."
Damn, girl, you're thick. You're forming.
Alex, you're up.
Damn, girl, you're fine.
At the end of your turn, can I look at what? Do you have a land that produces multiple colorless?
Multiple colorless?
Yes.
Like
There's
some
the
sort
ability
of
to.
old tomb of some sort.
No.
No. Okay.
Multiple colorless?
Yeah, I
I
thought-
have lands that can produce a colorless.
Okay. I thought you had something that was like a Phyrexian Tower, but for colorless.
I have Phyrexian Tower.
Yeah, I saw Phyrexian Tower.
It's kind of like Phyrexian Tower.
Yeah. At the end of your turn, I'll add 2 crack field of room to blow up the Phyrexian Tower. We all get to search for a basic land.
Wow, hate on Chris Day is going according to plan.
Does it enter tapped, untapped?
Untapped.
Basic?
Yes,
Untapped.
basic land. Where is this island?
Why are you trying to get rid of my ability to create colorless mana? Snow-covered wastes.
Oh no!
That's a basic.
You get it?
Got it.
I think I only pulled 1 of those in the whole fucking box.
I got 2.
That's Right.
2 of those and two of the Urza's Cave, which is also real good. Cut me to something sexy. Don't feel very sexy.
Cut you to something fat.
With pH.
Yes.
Fat can be sexy.
That's, hence the pH. Acidity. That makes it hot.
Untap. So we have now 3 non-summoning sick minor elves.
We gotta stop those elves.
Upkeep. Generate an elf order and I gain life.
See? Life gain elves.
Yeah, this is turning into a land war in Asia.
Wolf war in Asia.
I'll play Forest.
There's 3 tribal decks here.
Wolf War and Treasure.
There we go.
I'm going to cast Realm
Wolf,
Walker.
elf, and treasure.
I'm going to choose
Elf?
Elf.
Weird.
Wolf elves.
An elf into the battlefield under my control. I'm going to gain 2 life.
Is that a realm walker?
3
Yep.
life.
Okay. Let me just read the one in my hand to make sure I know what that one does. Okay.
Choose a creature type. It's changeling.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
I'm going to look at the top
Not
card of my
joking.
library at any time, and I can cast creature spells of the chosen type on the top of my library. Look at the top card of my library.
As a tribal player myself, I'm aware.
I'm some sort of tribal player myself.
What does the back of this dum-dum bitch get?
I'm going to pay 2.
Neat.
I'm going to cast from the top of my library. Elvish Warmaster.
Second spell cast?
Yes. Gain 2 life.
Why do you guys keep giving him wolves? I can't get through those wolves.
Don't know what to tell you. What's the top card of my library?
Right now, I have 11 untapped 3/2 wolves. It's not that tough.
Right now, I have jack shit.
I'm going to pay 2.
T, what happened?
I'm going to cast
Teach, if you want to rip like a
Galadriel.
pyroclasm off the top of your deck or something, that'd be real good.
Oh, that would be super sad making.
Elvish Warmaster trigger.
Did I tell you I pulled my first toxic deluge out of that box?
Green
Nice.
elf.
Just
I
throw
got,
that out.
I got an old boarded one that made me really happy.
Alliance trigger. Since there's another creature above under my control this turn.
Get that tap treasure token.
Do it.
You're gonna gain
I'm
the
gonna
2?
I'm gonna gain 2 life.
Yeah.
That only triggers once, or you can only choose
You
each
can
mode
choose
once.
each mode once.
Well, okay, that's what it is. I knew there was some restriction on it. Reasonable restriction.
We'll enter combat. And at least 1 elf has entered the battlefield under my control this turn. So we must vote. I'm gonna vote for Dominion.
But now he's using reverse psychology on
Yeah,
us.
I know. That's how I'm gonna get him.
I'm gonna vote Dominion.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote Dominion.
Well, now it don't matter what I
It doesn't
vote.
matter
Okay.
what yours was.
I vote in my best teach.
Galadriel will remain my ring bearer. She'll get a counter. She'll go up to level 2.
She's 6/7, huh?
Yes.
Can't be blocked by things with greater power.
Greater power. And
He's
she
blocked by
looks-
any number of wolves, though.
This is true. I'll not attack though.
You cannot skulk through 11 3/2 wolves.
I will
Bitch.
pass the turn to Teach.
That's it.
Where were you when Gondor fell? Dealing with the fucking wolves.
Upkeep.
Draw.
Wolverine Riders gives me an elf.
Oh my
I'll
god, you
gain a life.
guys.
Another elf has entered the battlefield under my control, so Elvish Warmaster gives me
Well, you turned off my thing to start pinging his good
another
guys.
elf.
When I destroy that, will you let me, or will you exile it in response?
I haven't decided.
Okay.
I mean,
Elvish Warmaster
that's
only
the
triggers
biggest.
once each
That
turn.
was the biggest threat to me personally.
I'm gonna cast Academy Manufacturer.
Because I don't know if you know this, but my board deal a large swaths of damage.
This is true.
Accurate.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I use the Eldrazi to destroy the Eldrazi.
Yeah.
I will
Like
cast
8
Ganax
power,
again.
10 power,
There's Ganax.
8 power.
Whenever Ganax Or another dragon enters the battlefield, I create a treasure token. If I create a treasure instead, I create a clue of food and a treasure.
Ooh, you could use the foods.
The 2 treasures, 1 clue, 1 food. Go Schnell.
Okay. Untap.
Yup.
During my upkeep, I have a couple of things.
I get an elf.
I'll continue drinking Schnell's beers until my demands are met.
Fair enough.
Life.
Chris, I am going to sacrifice Cinder Vines to destroy your enchantment and deal 2 damage to that permanent's controller. I'm going to use it to take out Alex's crap, if it makes you feel any better.
Not, sir. I'd appreciate it if you not. I just have a bunch of 1/1s over here. Leave me alone.
You're at 36, and you were at 20-something a little while ago.
Alright, I will not respond.
Okay, you take 2, just because that's the way Cinder Vines is worded. Nothing I can do about that. The first upkeep trigger
Sound like
to resolve
Just doing what I told.
will be Tovolar. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 3 or more wolves and or werewolves, it becomes night. Then transform any number of human werewolves. Look, I'm membering. Look, I'm membering.
Ma.
When this creature transforms into Ravager of the Fells, it deals 2 damage to target opponent, Alex, and 2 damage to up to 1 target creature that player controls. That guy.
No, sir. Rude.
Then the Hollow Henge Overlord at the beginning of my upkeep for each creature I control. That's a wolf or a werewolf. I get a wolf token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22 more wolves.
The fuck you say?
Guys, I think he's getting a little out of hand.
So I have 22 summoning sick wolves.
Yeah, but I have an academy manufacturer, so we should probably kill it. So.
Get him. And then 11, 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, 14 untapped wolves. Or unsummoned sick wolves. Okay. And 1 Stargate. Okay. And then that came in. Okay. So my upkeep, drop. Bullshit. Oh, what does the backside of this do? No reasons. Okay. I will cast Everbrook Caretaker. Comes into play on the Nightbound side because it's nighttime.
Yeah, that's a real good creature.
What that do?
It is a. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kill up Domri. No, I'm going to click up Domri to spend 1 mana towards it. Creature spells I cast this turn can't be countered. So, can't be countered. It is a 6/6 hexproof. Other permanents you control have hexproof. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control.
I see.
So nothing much. It's just a big lady ripped out of her dress.
Just a big.
Nothing sexual.
What up?
That's exactly where I said. Okay. I will go to combat. At the beginning of combat, I will give the Wedding Crasher +2/+2. All my creatures get +1/+0, and then all my attacking creatures will get +3/+0, and then all my wolves will get +1/+1. Okay.
So all your attacking wolves are getting +5/+1?
Hang on. So, Wedding Crasher. Going at Alex.
Sir.
Hang on.
What if I don't want to hang on?
Tovolar. And the Wild Blood Pack will go at Tej. I'm gonna have to space these out. Alex, you're gonna get 7 wolves.
Okay.
Chris, you're gonna get 7 wolves.
How big are the wolves?
They are.
Okay, first off, do you have any other attacks to declare?
I don't.
Let's leave the math for later.
Yeah. Okay. I believe we will also send Ravager of the Fells at Alex. Okay.
Is that all?
That is all.
Oh, no.
So, at Alex, we have the Wedding Crasher.
Mm-hmm.
We have 7
Wolves.
regular wolves and the Ravager of the Fells. Chris is getting 7 regular wolves. Tej is getting my commander and the Wild Blood Pack.
How big are the regular wolves?
So, the regular wolves are base 2/2, 3/3 with this, and I thought there was one more. Okay, so 3 3s, 4 3s, 5 6 7 3s.
You're the first to respond in
Yeah.
response to any of these
what's-
attackers.
Static
what's-
Blood. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. And then at the beginning of my combat, they're all 2/2, or they all get 2/2 counters.
Plus,
They all get 2 +1/+1 counters. So every creature has 2 +1/+1 counters. I'm not going to go ahead and divvy all those out. I'm going to put those here. So base wolves are 4, 5. They're 9 5s. Hexproof.
Chris responses to war.
Chris, war declared.
They're 9 5s.
You have, yes, you have 7 9/5 wolves coming at you.
4 blocks. Responses?
None.
Alex?
none.
Alright, neither do I. Blocks.
7.
7.
How big is the one thing that I can't block?
It is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
They're
13,
9
14,
power?
15.
Yes.
So, even if 3 get through, I'm dead.
Looks like.
Whatever, I guess I'm just blocking all 7.
Okay.
How about... Hear me out. How about you don't block?
I have to. I'm dead anyway.
You won't be. I promise you. You will not die.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Alright, I will not block.
Okay.
Although,
And then Alex just goes,
I'll
yep, you
die.
take all the damage.
No.
King making.
No. I will.
So,
I will
that's real
also.
funny.
I will also elect to no blocks.
Okay, so you're fogging.
Yeah.
Fuck it. No blocks.
Yeah.
stupid Galadriel guy.
Before damage.
Yep.
Green. And I'll tap these 3 land war elves. Yeah, Galadriel ambush.
Yeah, that's it.
How many attacking creatures were there?
14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I will make 18 1/1
And
elves.
gain 18 life.
Nice.
I will gain 18 life. Will prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn by non-elves.
All my wolves are also elves.
I get 3 alliance triggers.
2 life, a tapped treasure, and a 1/1 counter on Galadriel.
Yes.
Sexy.
So when he said you won't die, he meant to wolves.
No, it's okay.
Well, I'm down to only 22 untapped generic wolves.
So how big are the wolves out of combat?
Out of combat, they are.
No, they have freaking 2/2.
Everything on my board is a +2/+2 counter. So they are base 4 4s, base 5 5s. But it's going to be.
guys.
I cast 1 spell, so it's not going to go to daytime yet. So yeah, they will stay at 6 5s.
They're 6 5s now? That
Base.
just...
So
After combat.
2 2s, 4 4s, 5 5s, 6 5s.
Gross.
Alex is at 54. I hope you're happy. 'Cause I'm okay. Go Chris.
I get another turn, so.
Maybe. Like you said the moment before, right now, you're not scary right now.
No.
What about this next turn? Am I scared this next turn?
Yes.
Okay.
You still are.
I should have done that different.
If you have a blasphemous act, now's the time. Because it'd be hilarious.
I wouldn't like that.
Because
Going to
I still
cycle
have
Warped
the
Tusker.
redirect all the damage.
Yeah, don't blasphemous act. We will all die.
It might be day.
No, Chris, don't block.
He's not. How many spells did you cast that turn?
1.
Okay.
I just cast the Howl Henge Taunt Master.
You should cast 2 spells this turn.
Yeah. Have everything. I don't even know what she does on the backside. Puts her dress back on.
That is the backside.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
The front side.
The obverse to what ETB. At the beginning of combat. Oh, that's garbage. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put 2+1/+1 counters on another target creature you control. Versus just at the beginning of combat, put 2+1/+1 counters on each creature you control. Lazy Howl Henge Hunt Master. Real lazy.
Fuck it. Really hope I can live another turn. 9 mana.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of mana.
That's enough for Eldrazi.
Kozilek, the Broken Reality.
What's that one do?
I didn't get that one.
When you cast a spell, up to 2 target players each manifest 2 cards from their hands. Cards in hand?
1.
When did you do this? Cards in hand? 0.
6.
You want me to do what?
You and I are each going to manifest 2 cards from our hands.
Okay, so we put them face down.
They're
Face
2
down.
twos.
2 twos. Can we pay to unmanifest if we
Yes.
creatures? If they're
Yes.
creatures? Okay.
Here. Reminder cards to help you.
Thank you. Because these won't have the counters on them. You put them over here in the non-wolf section.
That's correct.
When you, for each card manifested this way, you draw a card. So 4. Kozilek's Unsealing. When you cast a creature spell with mana value 7 or greater, draw 3. None of this will help me this turn. What
Cast
with?
another spell.
What with?
You
I'm
stop
tapped.
with that.
Get the fuck out.
Do you want Alex to just show up and win? Or would you like where
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
have a day?
They've had a day. It's not kidding.
Yes,
night,
certainly,
that's
it's
the
certainly a day.
Joke's on you. If you cast a second spell, I get my 23rd wolf and a free punch card ticket to the ice cream store.
Ah, yes.
Discarding Chthonian Nightmare and Horrific Assault.
One scoop.
No topics.
Cannot be
Alright.
chocolate or strawberry.
Pass turn. Tej,
What?
you need to draw into something.
It's not blasphemous act.
Something that can just
Oh my
wipe their
god,
judgments.
joke's on you. I run Blasphemous Act in this deck.
Yeah, I don't. Not in this one.
Get 6, please.
You're using more of my dice than I
Blasphemous
am.
Act is not one of them.
They need to do some sort of blue color shifted equivalent that I can call. Oh, I had something for this. Nope, I lost it. But it was like, damn it, nope, it's gone. Fuck. Damn it, why did I say that? I had that thought earlier when I put the Blasphemous Act in.
Blues. Blue.
Nope, it was something dumb. It was dumber than that.
Burns.
Blasphemous fact.
Factimist Act, that's what it was.
Okay.
Lion's trigger.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gain 2 life. From that elf entering.
That's it.
Factimist Act. That's what the dumb comment was.
What did they call the white one?
Well, that's why my brain started going through that, because it was Rathamus.
That's what it is. Okay,
Yeah,
Rathamus
there's
act.
Blasphemous, and then they joke Rathamus. Yeah.
I'm gonna enter combat.
What are we voting for?
Dominion.
Cards are gonna be named next year.
Oh my god.
Is for the past few years they've been just taking all the joke names from the internet and turning them into real things. You can't sue us. You can't sue us.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm voting Dominion.
Open game license works the opposite way. They get all your stuff too. Dominion makes this thing bigger.
If it wins, the ring will tempt me.
Okay.
How big is it now?
It is
Other
a
colorless creatures I
6/7.
control get +3/+2,
Ooh.
but not any wider.
So what's your plan here?
Just
Yeah.
I'm trying to hopefully just maybe. How many wolves untapped creatures do you have?
20.
Yeah.
I have 22 generic untapped
Dilemma.
wolves.
Dominion, whatever the D one is.
Okay.
I also choose Dilemma.
The D.
It's not Dilemma, but yeah, or whatever it is.
guidance.
Okay. Dominion wins.
Dominion.
Galadriel will remain the ring
And
bearer.
again, I even made the association. Dominion
Hit level
Village.
3.
Jeez. That'll... Nothing.
And that's... Okay.
So you have 31 elves just sitting on that pile?
Gross.
Yes.
Get 'em. And by we,
This
I'm
game
talking
has to end at
I
some point.
I tried last turn to end it. You wouldn't let me. You said no.
Why does Mirkwood Elk have to put it back in my hand, not just into play?
Because it's trash.
Um.
Are you going to combat? Are you
far.
attacking?
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
going to. I can't just sit here and do nothing, because otherwise you're just gonna kill everyone.
I mean, I still might anyway.
So,
Swing out, no balls.
one way or another, this game is ending.
Swing out.
The Mirkwood Elk is gonna go at Tej.
Okay.
Just that one.
Wow. You really stepped up after that
Yeah.
no balls comment.
Way to show me evidence of my assertion.
How dare you?
Yeah,
I'm gonna punch
monster.
this kid.
Galadriel is going to come at Schnell.
How big is Galadriel? How many wolves worth of Galadriel?
A 7/8.
Okay.
It's like measuring horses and hands.
How many wolves tall is that Galadriel?
You have how many untapped creatures?
I have just the generic,
Yeah.
just the generic 5/5 wolves that I have 22 of those.
Okay.
Let me know if you want to count more creatures.
I have all of these cards that are also facing this direction are untapped creatures. This is just the night date. That's not.
That's nothing.
That's not bad. Don't worry about it. This backline here.
Just
Mana
make it-
producer. Then another mana producer in the form of a planeswalker.
What's the top card on the library card?
Can I?
If I sneak you my, nope, it's manifested. Disregard.
I don't think I can kill him,
Same.
boys and girls.
Yes, you can.
No, he has too many wolves. My elves are too small.
I'll tell him not to block and tell him to trust me.
That works apparently. I've seen that at this table, and it is stupid, but apparently it works.
So this is coming at Schnell. The elk is coming at Tej.
Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro.
21 of my 30 elf warriors are gonna go at Tej.
Wait, hold on. Teach said that one alone.
Don't block. Trust me.
I changed my mind.
Wow. Wow.
The other 9. Will go at Schnell.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. Well, actually, it does.
They're
does.
1/1s.
That's
yes.
9 damage you can throw
That's
around.
9 damage I can throw around.
Gross.
That'll be all. Attack triggers.
Okay. So you attack triggers. Go ahead.
Okay. The elk will return the Elvish Warmaster to my hand.
I thought you were gonna grab that goddamn fog spell. I'm like, motherfucker.
I wish.
This game legally cannot end anymore, guys. I'm sorry.
I will gain
How many cards are in your library?
2
That's
life.
what's gonna happen.
Galadriel trigger on attack. I loot. Pitchless Island. Attack from my library. Yeah.
Just needed one of my 2 board waves.
Sorry.
One of them is in here specifically for
That is all the
strategies.
combat triggers I have.
Okay.
So you are sending 22 creatures in.
Yes, a 6/6 with trample and 21
6 with
1/1s.
trample
Yes,
and 21 1/1s.
yes.
And I have Galadriel and 9
1/1s.
1/1 else.
All right.
I mean,
I will block the
You don't wanna
6/6
fuck
with
with
trample
Eldrazi.
with both of my creatures.
That'll be your job.
Okay.
The 21 elves will come through,
Yeah.
and then after blocks were declared, I'm going to eat this goddamn food and gain 3
Oh,
life.
that's right. You have
Something I
food.
never thought I'd ever do in a game of Magic.
okay.
Oh no.
What is Galadriel's toughness?
8.
8. 2 wolves will be blocking Galadriel. The 9 regular elves, I will assign 1 wolf each to them.
Yes.
Is there anything else coming at me?
No.
Okay. I have no tricks.
That's okay.
I have no other things.
All right.
Damage resolves.
Damage resolves.
Okay.
What is the toughness on the wolves that are blocking Galadriel?
5.
5. Okay.
They are 6 5s.
That's okay. She can kill one just from damage. And then the ring level 3 temptation will force you to sacrifice the other one at the end of combat.
Okay. What is her power?
7.
Okay, so you'll take 7, and then you'll take 9.
So 16 to
So-
your face.
I go down the wolf that died and the wolf that sacrifices. I'm down to 20 untapped wolves. I don't think I can recover.
Damn it, TG, we're supposed to die. Second man.
You sound like his dad.
I'm like the herpes of the plague.
I'm gonna
You're the
pay
only one in the
2.
play group that has herpes?
I'm gonna cast Elvish Warmaster. Gain 2 life.
Is that your second spell?
That is my
I think it was the
spell.
first. Okay, just making sure. Like, I don't remember anything before that, but then again,
So 9 of these died.
yes.
Galadriel's already gained 2 life. Plus 1 cover Galadriel's.
Ooh, nice. Done then?
Let's check out my library again. Yeah, unfortunately.
What's that? Upkeep nothing. Draw.
What I like about
Nothing.
Teach, how fast his turns are.
Get an elf.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Bless some sack mana.
Please don't. I mean, he only needs.
Nuclear option! Pyrrhic victory!
I mean, at this point, if I draw it, I'll cast it.
Snatch it from the jaws of
The wolves.
Schnell's wolves.
But the wolves will still do it.
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
Telekinetic.
Oh shit!
Choosing dragons. 1,
I completely forgot about that food.
4.
I told him when he played Academy Factory he was going to get that food.
Leyland Tyrant.
I get a wolf.
I get a +1/+1 counter. I will pass the turn.
Okay. At the start of the turn,
Cam.
it's daytime. So, the daytime, everything flips back. So I need to see if there's any flip effects. Some of these. Nothing. When this creature enters the battlefield or transforms into Huntmaster, put a wolf. So I'll have a wolf with summoning sickness.
Loser.
I know, right? The pile will get bigger.
Are they all getting two 1/1 counters again?
They will.
Okay, so you...
And then I gain 2 life. Not a transform trigger. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. To make my upkeep, I control 3 or more werewolves and or wolves. It becomes night. Transform everything back.
I am dead.
I will deal 2 damage to Alex and 2 damage to an elf he controls.
Which one?
The 4th one in this pile.
He said 4th.
This one's not. There's not a tapped one.
Everything that needs to flip is almost flipped back. And then 14, 15, 16, 17, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. I get 46 more wolves. They have summoning sickness, so I have 47 wolves with summoning sickness,
Oh no.
as denoted by the 4 and the 7.
Let me quickly
Oh,
check
yeah.
on that library again.
I hit the wrong button. I apologize. So, this is our board state now, as of the upkeep triggers resolving. Everything flipped and flipped back. Draw for the turn. Oh shit. Farsi. You will go to combat. At the beginning of combat, I will put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature I control. I will give the Wedding Crasher +2/+0. And then I will send okay, of this pile. Here, how many untapped and ready to go? 14, 35. So I will say 10, 10, and 10 to make it easier.
That'll kill me.
I'm not done declaring, but
I know, but
of those piles, we'll do 10, 10, and 10. And then I'll have 5.
you could probably send 4 at me and I'm dead. What with your redirecting damage and
Yeah.
who's it? So if that frees up people to take out Alex,
The Wedding Crasher is always going at Alex, because that's our boy.
You know, that can go to anyone. It doesn't have to go at
You
me.
have a non-basic land, and therefore
So does everyone else.
I've only seen yours.
can't see it.
No.
Basics everywhere. Basics abound.
So, yeah, we'll send the extra 5 at Alex. So, Chris, 10 wolves coming your way. Alex, 15 regular wolves, and the Wedding Crasher. Tej, you are getting these 10 wolves and the commander with Ravager of the Fells.
Motherfucker. Well, I'm gonna sacrifice this clue. Hold on. Tap differently. I set these aside specifically for that, just in case I could cast this Burgie. Oh, it's not a Burgie. It's a
Okay.
I got nothing. Dead.
I got nothing.
All right.
Do you actually have something?
I know we're gonna die, but I'm gonna block
Oh, Jesus.
6, 7, 10,
Okay.
11, 12 of the
6,
wolves.
6, 7. So there's base
That would've
7
been good,
7s, 8 7s. They are base 8. I'm sorry. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They are base 11 power
Okay,
for the regular wolves.
that's okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
And then, for damage,
Yes. Make and eat a food.
5, no, 6.
good.
I'm gonna give all my elves +2/+2 and death to show on your turn, and
Nice.
then we'll all die.
Okay. I did it.
Ganax, Astral Hunter, and his background, Agent of the Iron Throne. This deck went through an overhaul the past week, 11 or 12 changes. Kind of focusing more on card draw, because I want to see a lot of the cards. As I said at the top of the game, this deck's primary win condition is combo. With an infinite number of treasure tokens, I realized with infinite treasure, I can just play Ganax, I can play Agent of the Iron Throne, and then sacrifice all the treasures. I don't need any more of the effects that whenever I sacrifice something, it deals 1 damage, or whenever an artifact comes into play, deal 1 damage. All of that stuff is redundant and just taking up card slots for other things when I realized that I have the combo win and the damage is coming directly from my commanders. Once I have infinite mana, command attacks doesn't matter. So I saw a few new draw spells tonight. Dockside Chef, Skullport Merchant, Bolas' Citadel. Those were all good to see. They drew me a few cards, except Bolas' Citadel got removed way too soon. But the card that I pulled out to highlight tonight was Generous Plunderer, an inclusion from Thunder Junction. Being able to create a treasure token at the beginning of my upkeep, every single one of my upkeeps, is just really, really strong. It's very consistent treasure creation, and giving somebody else a tapped treasure token isn't really much of a downside. It helped me in the early game when I was able to give Chanel some artifacts and then pop them in the mouth for that. But late game, when I couldn't make profitable attacks anymore, I still just enjoyed getting the treasure tokens. Generous Plunderer is a very strong little guy, and I'm real happy I got to play him on turn 2. He did a lot of work this game, and I was real happy to see it. Overall, I feel like the Ganax deck performed a lot better. It felt a lot better tonight than it has in the past. I'm real happy with the changes that I made to it. And it lost tonight, which means we'll see it again sooner rather than later.
Well, tonight, after a long absence, I returned with Galadriel. Sadly, not to a victory like I was hoping. It would be very sweet, as unfortunately this time around the elves decided to have a very slow start. Galadriel herself came out pretty quickly, though it took us a few turns to finally get other elves to start the ring tempting and just to start elf production, which I think really set me back farther than how I wanted to be. Wolverine Riders did come in clutch for a while and keeping me alive and giving me some board presence, and it created a lot of token generation. Sadly, they all got torn apart by the wolves that went rampant everywhere, and we just didn't see enough pumping effects or board removal to clear the way so the elves could claim victory. Still, though, it performed very well. I don't really foresee any new additions to the deck or changes to be made in the foreseeable future. We're looking to bring her back again sometime.
This was a deck that was meant to just be a fun throwaway, one-time thing built with the rules from our occasional boxing leagues. Everything besides basic lands had to come from the box of Modern Horizons 3 that I opened, including the Commander. I lucked into the 5-color Eldrazi Commander, which really widened my card pool. And I found while running the deck, there was a ton of synergy there. They have Eldrazi up and down the curve. They all feed into each other, and the deck ran really well. This card right here, Titan's Vanguard, helped me get out to a pretty good lead early. Being able to double this creature and double its cast trigger with my commander allowed for 2 1/1 counters on my entire board, followed by 2 more 1/1 counters on my first attack the next turn. And it put me ahead very early. But the elves started to develop their board, Schnell's wolves started to develop their board, and we kind of all got locked in a land war there for a little bit. At that point, my only outs were a couple cards that prevented people from blocking, and a couple board wipes that are scalable, and I could have used either of them to wipe out all of the tokens, freeing up the board for my larger creatures to start rampaging through. Schnell's deck, though, went off in a way I have never seen wolves or werewolves go off before. It was insane just how fast and how many he was generating, and the support ones that he had made it impossible to attack through profitably. Tej's deck To his point before, there was some increased card velocity there. Schnell and I have a little experience with this deck. We're a little afraid of this deck. With Alex's help popping that Balls of Citadel, I think if that had stayed in play for much longer, this would have been a very different game. I could see his deck taking off. Alex brought elves. I do like the blue-green elves. I like Galadriel. The ring tempting with elves seems a little weird to me. That seems to like lend more towards like a Voltron build, and the elves wanted to go wide. But it seemed to work. It did make Galadriel a bit of a threat, and he was able to go wide regardless. Yeah, if not for Schnell's wolves, I'm pretty sure that the elves would have carried the day. You will not see this Eldrazi deck again, but I will have a brand new deck for our next video again.
So werewolves. I missed a ton of triggers that would probably have made the deck quicker, better overall, but I haven't played this one in a while, and that was kind of the point. I dug it out because I remembered building it when I was going through this week and culling some of my collection. I went through Shadows of Innistrad and went, I have all of these in a deck somewhere. After playing this, I'm very happy with how it went. I think I'm definitely going to shift it ever so slightly. Any werewolf that does not have a buffing or synergistic ability is coming out for additional buffs, and I'm going to lean more into wolf token generation, because as we saw, generating wolves and then supporting them is much better than just shoehorning all of the werewolves that they've printed into a deck and calling it good. So that will be the tweaks that I'm making in this thing going forward. I did swap in, I think, 2 cards at the beginning before we met to play. I had pulled an Urza's Incubator from Modern Horizons 3, and I'm like, if I play werewolves, I should make this deck a little bit better with that card, because it's one of the best just generic tribal cards there is. And as I was going through, I already had one, so it was already in the deck. There was nothing to add. I did add a Blasphemous Act to the deck because I realized I didn't have any real good board wipe things. But yeah, going forward, 2/2 wolf tokens, and then the werewolves that support them. Shepherd of the Wolves sort of thing. But Ill-Tempered Loner is my absolute MVP on the backside of this thing. It is what basically let me control all of the board that I needed to. Whenever a permanent you control is dealt damage, it deals that much to any target. A lot of the fun redirect things are usually limited to creature targets, so being able to throw damage anywhere, and then later getting everything hexproof and remembering Tovolar lets me actually flip just from hoarding versus waiting for, actually in this instance I'd have to wait for Teach to not cast anything, which I was actually hopeful for early on. He likes to react at the end of players' turns or during other people's turns, so I was hopeful that he would give me a round or two of just, I'm going to play a land and then say go with a bunch of mana up, but he didn't do that. He didn't get a lot of stuff off because we addressed his, what I believe to be his main combo pieces, and I'm very happy with that. I had the Cindervines that I was that I had early on in my hand that I was expecting to have to use on him. Ended up having to use it on Chris's removal, which he could have exiled my creature in response. I still would have had exponentially growing wolves, so I don't think it would have changed too much had he just gotten rid of the Howlpack Avenger. Alex's elves. I agree with Chris's point that Galadriel and the ring tempting does make it feel more Voltron. However, it feels more like a Marvel what if of Lord of the Rings as her commander, with the fact that she could be the ring bearer and then we'd have a terrible queen, and she didn't get that terrible. She was taken down by 2 wolves, but inside of her right now, those 2 wolves are having a good time. I want to see that. Whoa, inappropriate. She was 2 wolves high, and we took care of it. No, elves are a great archetype to throw together. There's so much synergy there. I was worried that he'd find a way to loop that fog spell, but that didn't end up happening, and when it came down to it, I assumed it was going to be him or me. I'm glad it was me. And as I told Chris between interviews here, I want him to keep that deck together and tune the Eldrazi deck, but I kind of understand where he's coming from.
I'm not a big fan of the Eldrazi like deck type. I like their lore. I like the Eldritch Horror stuff to it, but as far as game mechanics, like if I build something with them now, I have something I haven't touched in a while, and maybe I'll try and dig that one out for the next game. But I would try to lean into like the whole processor thing and exiling people's permanents, not necessarily from the ingestion ability, but do other effects that just exile chunks of their library or force people to exile stuff from their hand and then take advantage of it with their other effects. But I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. Beyond that, I really enjoyed how the Wolves ran. I'm going to make the aforementioned tweaks and run them again, and thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.